I do really do like this game.
You really do like this game, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought you didn't like this game, actually.
No, I did. Remember that day I was talking about this shoe and have this game, and he's like, I don't know.
Yeah, but, okay.
Yeah, I do. So who are we going to look for?
So we're doing a detective work here.
Don't do anything stupid, newcomer. And keep your hands where I can see them.
If I can remember. Where's the one that... How do you... Detective book... Where's that? How do you do the one with the... There we go! That's the one I wanted to do.
Huh. This dog mat looks better than the owner's bed.
I thought you didn't like this game.
I did. I do. Like, I do.
Okay. So we're doing a detective work.
At where?
In here.
Wait, does shoe go past that one, the level when we used to play it?
It would take tremendous effort to move this thing, let alone tossing it over like this.
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
There was a fierce fight here, but someone tried to flee. I could barely recognize the face of the poor fella. He was beaten to a pulp.
Yeah, he's beaten like shit. Yeah, if I remember correctly.
Still hear those voices.
He was running.
Choo choo.
He was running where?
Choo choo.
I'm sorry.
Seems like Prohibition hasn't affected Oakmont too much. So that's what an Innsmouther looks like.
He was running and then what? We have to find who? Corey, have to find who?
Seems like Prohibition hasn't affected Oakmont too much. was a fierce fight here, but someone tried to flee. There was a fierce fight here, but someone tried to flee. Five cards short of a full house. Seems like Prohibition hasn't affected Oakmont too much. I can barely recognize the face of the poor fella. He was beaten to a pulp.
Still hear the voices.
It would take tremendous effort to move this thing, let alone tossing it over like this. It would take tremendous effort to move this thing, let alone tossing it over like this.
We are looking for the killer.
Yeah. The guy that killed that man in that upstairs apartment.
There was one. Isn't it?
I gave you clear instructions, did I not?
Duh, you did. Yeah, yes, you did.
Green alert! Monsters lurk underground. They're everywhere.
You want a drink? The door won't budge.
What the? Get them! Oh.
You want a drink?
Don't do that again.
Come closer, troubled soul. Let me tell you what your future holds.
You're some kind of fortune teller?
Yes, my dear, yes. Oh, it's so clear.
Scary.
Your path holds many surprises, newcomer.
Really? Like what?
Not so fast, newcomer. I see many things. For a small fee, I'll tell you some of them.
All right, how much? $1?
Your money has no value here, newcomer. After the flood, Oakmonters grew impractical. Weeds, smoke,
Not doing it.
and I'll make it easier for you. I don't smoke.
Some other time. Maybe.
As you wish.
The port is closed by order of Robin Frogman. Back off.
I give you clear instructions. Don't do anything stupid, newcomer. Keep your hands right.
This is a hard game. This is like a hard game.
Let's see what you find.
Take tremendous effort to move this thing, let alone tossing it over like this.
Hey, still hear the voices.
This goes.
I can barely recognize the face of the poor fella. He was beaten to a pulp. recognize the face of the poor fella. He was beaten to a pulp.
Okay, so
Choo-choo. There's a fierce fight here, but someone tried to flee. I'm surprised we don't have someone's portrait here.
oh, I thought that was gonna be.
Right here. Be who?
I thought there was gonna be some kind of clue here.
Never seen knives like this before. Masterful work. So, that's what Innsmouther looks like.
Tree.
So the fisherman pursued Albert, even let off a few shots. So the fisherman pursued Albert, even let off a few shots.
This is the key.
We're getting to him.
Even though Albert was wounded, he managed to climb that high. Robert wasn't exaggerating when he said he raised him strong. Even though Albert was wounded, he managed to climb that high. Robert wasn't exaggerating when he said he raised him strong.
Now we're getting to the mystery.
There's something in the pocket. The blood is fresh. Whomever it belongs to could not have got far. The door won't budge. The door won't budge.
So this is the way I came in.
Mm-hmm.
I gave you clear instructions.
I've said everything I know.
Don't do anything stupid, newcomer. And keep your hands where I gave you clear instructions.
Hey, got a spare bullet, fella? I ain't eaten in days.
You wouldn't happen to know a fellow called Lewis, would you?
Do you expect me to know every darn man in this world? Stop bothering me. I got paying customers here.
Fine, let me be blunt. Is this your note? I don't see any other bars around.
Look, outsider. I don't know who you are and what you want, but I do know one thing. Stop bothering me, or you'll be in a world of trouble. Capiche?
Bye.
That is so mean.
Yep, very rude.
I'd like you to tell my fortune.
Splendid. The fee is the same.
Some other time. Maybe.
As you wish.
Stay alert. Monsters lurk underground. They're everywhere.
How Mr. Carpenter's food give away with his darn pork.
What are we looking for? Clues?
Yep.
What the? Get them! Oh.
Door won't budge.
Stay alert. Monsters lurk underground. They're everywhere.
We're gonna die.
The port is closed by order of Robert Frogman. Back off.
You look familiar. But old Billy hasn't seen you around.
I give you clear instructions, did I not?
Did I not?
Now get out.
Never trust a tourist advertisement.
No, nothing.
When's your dad coming?
At 9 of 15.
What time is it now? Oh, 9:05.
Didn't we realize it? Second. they just
Robert
find
was
it?
wounded. He managed to climb that high. Robert wasn't exaggerating when he said he raised him strong. And the blood is fresh. Whomever it belongs to could not have got far. The door won't budge. The door won't budge. The door won't budge. The door won't budge.
You okay?
Yeah. Just checking.
And the blood is fresh. Whomever it belongs to could not have got far. The door won't budge. won't budge.
I always thought the man would take me.
Join in, newcomer. Praise the sea with us.
Even though Albert was wounded, he managed to climb that high. Robert wasn't exaggerating when he said he raised him strong.
I gave you clear instructions. Don't do anything stupid, newcomer. And keep your hands where I can see them.
Something with this helmet gives me chills. What's wrong with it? Something with this helmet gives me chills. What's wrong with it? Where's your Oberon, huh, Titania?
Mr. Throgmorton, I found this in the lifeboat. Looks like it's your son's will.
Give it to me. Oh, my boy, what did you get yourself into? If only I hadn't sent you on that cursed expedition.
I've said everything I know.
Don't do anything stupid, newcomer. And keep your hands where I can see them.
So the fisherman pursued Albert, even let off a few shots. So the fisherman pursued Albert, even let off a few shots. Even though Albert was wounded, he managed to climb that high. Robert wasn't exaggerating when he said he raised him strong. The door won't budge.
Nice detective work.
Thanks.
You play Fall Guys?
Fall Guys? No. So much so I don't even care for the... How do you make a bullet?
door won't budge.
How's work been?
I quit my job, by the way.
And the blood is fresh. Whomever it belongs to.
Why did you quit again?
There were just too many issues I had. I had a lot of mental health issues. I had to choose. I felt like I had to choose between my work and my job again. Or work and,
Work and video games?
No. You know, my mental health.
Trying to get a comic deal?
Yeah, I'm actually trying to get a comic deal.
The port is closed by order of Robert Frogman. Back off.
What would be dream job?
Would be a dream job? That's a very, 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 very good question.
Best to keep mental health up, just try and get out there and explore all types of jobs. Is this new Harry Potter?
No. You wish.
I can't wait for new Harry Potter game.
Yeah, everyone's saying that.
Open world gonna be sick. Also, Spider-Man is gonna release on PC, so we'll play it.
Oh yeah, you'll be able to play it, yeah.
Might start streaming again to the people. That game is the best. I feel like the real Spider-Man.
One fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate.
Swinging and stuff. That guy is dead.
fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate.
That's a nasty scene. Someone put him there. It's like noir kinda game.
Yeah, it is. It's very much a noir type of game. Wait.
Mr. Throgmorton, I've encountered something.
What? I don't have all day.
Some unusual creatures. They sure weren't friendly.
You've seen a wild beast, Mr. Reed. I'm somewhat surprised to see you still alive. Those unsettling things appeared after the flood. I've commissioned a few studies on them, but we know little more than when we started. They're aggressive, but fortunately not immune to gunfire.
Yeah, I learned that firsthand.
Try to avoid them when possible.
Is that a monkey?
Oh, I already have. Hang on.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm afraid I have bad news. I found your son in the basement of the warehouse. I'm sorry, but shot in the head and the body hidden.
It cannot be true. No.
I can't wait for Lord of the Rings new show. Gonna be really cool. Some old stuff. What are you reading? Did you make dinner tonight?
Yep.
So much of our blood spilt for nothing. So much effort in vain. My poor Albert. Tell me you know who did it. I want to look.
Nice. What was for dinner?
Make him beg for mercy.
Seems like he was a fisherman by the name of Lewis. He had a gun and pursued Albert after he fled the house.
Lewis it is, then. What do you know of him?
Turns out you were right. He's an Innsmouther.
Nah. Those filthy scum have done it now. When I'm through with them...
Chicken wings and fries.
They dared lay a finger on a Throgmorton. Bring me that dirtbag, Lewis. He and I are due a reckoning. Do this for me, and I'll help you with anything you need.
What did you have for your main dinner?
Don't do anything stupid, newcomer. And keep your hands where I can see them.
I had, like, sausages and beans. That's what I had for dinner.
Oh, nice beans make me fart.
Yep.
Even though Albert was wounded, he managed to climb that high. Robert wasn't exaggerating when he said he raised him strong. I've seen some unsettling creatures around, but nothing I've ever encountered. What are they?
So you met a wild beast, newcomer. No one knows what they are, but consider yourself lucky to still be in one piece. They arrived in the flood. Some say they come from the sea. Others that they are Kay's punishment for us.
And what do you say?
If it bleeds, you can kill it. Keep your gun handy. And if you want to erase the memory, I sell a perfect cure right here. Remember, better to be a coward and live than brave and dead. Unless you're a newcomer. Didn't I tell you to stop snooping around? Buy a drink or get out.
You did, but I found out more about Lewis Flynn.
Are they making him thicker out of town these days? I told you, I ain't saying squat. Go away.
As it happens, I know you owe a debt to Mr. Flynn. Trouble is, I found your note near the dead body of Albert Throgmorton, son of Robert. So, it seems Lewis is in trouble. Might have even come here to hide. But you hand him over and he won't be back to collect what you owe. Get me?
Throck. That would explain the blood. Fine. If it gets me out of this mess, you can have him.
So?
He's upstairs. Here's the key. You got a promise to deal with it once and for all. But save the shooting for outside, huh?
Smart man. There's your good deed for the day. Bye.
Hey, who are you? What are you doing?
Charles Reed, private investigator. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son Albert, so I think you know why I'm here.
Throg. That darn bartender. It was all that crazy ape's fault. You hear me?
Calm down. I only want to speak, for now. But no, if you reach for your gun, you'll hit the floor faster than you can say poetic justice.
I got nothing to hide.
What kind of... your face, it's,
Oh, so you're here to attack me just because I look different to you? Wanna spit on me, whisper to your friends? What's new?
No, I'm sorry. I didn't know how to ask. I've just never met someone like you before. I didn't mean any offense.
Innsmouther's bodies were blessed by the sea. You're gonna see a lot of us here, so you better get over it. We are proud of who we are.
Start at the beginning. What happened?
We were in our house, me, Paul, and Will. Barry'd gone to the sea. Though I told him that it would only bring bad luck. If he'd listened to me, we'd all still be alive.
Come on, Lewis. Focus.
Right. Well, Barry dragged that damn ape to our house. He was bragging about how much Mr. Throgmorton would give us for saving the sun. But that ape, he was out cold. Then Vulcan and Instinct started screaming, attacking us. After that, can't remember a thing.
Shot to kill. No warning, no second chances. He pursued Albert even after he fled. Why?
I can't remember. When he woke, it was like a bloody mist descended over me. First thing I recall after is that darn warehouse, and me covered in blood. I had no idea what happened, though. I suspected it had something to do with that ape. Turns out, I was right.
I hear there's a bit of a feud between the Innsmouthers and the Throgmortons. Care to fill me in?
Those apes hated us from the moment we arrived at Oakmont. Our home was destroyed. We just needed a place to stay. The Blackwood Grand family sheltered us, but others were not as hospitable. We needed jobs, food, medicine. The city denied it all.
And so,
we had to fight for every crumb of bread. And those Throgmortons in their high castle only made our life harder. Always conspiring behind our backs. Always setting people against us. I'd love to see them suffer like we suffered.
you mentioned a grand family. What do you mean?
So you're a newcomer, huh? Explains a lot.
Yeah, a newcomer with a gun. Answer the question.
Okay. People who are crazy about bloodlines and tradition and reputation. The head honchos of Oakmont called the Grand Families. There's the Carpenters who control most of the city's underworld, the Blackwoods who share kin with Innsmouthers through the Marsh family.
And let me guess, the Throgmortons.
Right, those filthy apes. Now that most of the Blackwoods are gone, there's nobody left to protect us Innsmouthers.
The things you did to Albert don't look like a bloody rage. A fatal shot to the head, a hidden body. One might start to wonder if it was deliberate.
I don't know what to say. Wasn't myself.
I think I've got all I need.
Please, Mr. Reed, don't tell Throgmorton about me. I know I'm in no position to ask. I didn't want to do whatever it is I did. Honest, have mercy, please. I have a friend. Without me, they'll starve.
I won't tell him. Everyone seems to agree there's been an outbreak of madness around these parts. I'm inclined to believe you fell victim to it too. Plus, it seems heartless to tear apart a family after what you've been through already.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Reed. Thank you.
That said, the port's still closed. What will you do?
Hide here, I guess. Don't have a choice. The streets are flooded with police.
I'll make something up to tell Throgmorton. Leave as soon as you can.
Thank you again, sir. I won't forget this.
You want a drink? You want a drink?
just as I suspected. The Innsmouther Lewis is responsible for your son's murder. He's hiding at the local bar. Just ask the bartender. Seems like he had a bone to pick with your family and took it out on Albert.
Oh, that scum won't be getting off easy. The whole city shall see what happens when you cross the Throgmortons. Justice, bittersweet as it is, shall be served. It's rare for a newcomer to make himself so useful. Thank you.
Mr. Throgmorton, I hate to press you, but do you think you could help me now?
Yes, you've earned it. Gay to think a newcomer barely off a boat solves a crime the police couldn't, but I digress. Remind me, what brought you to Oakmont?
I'm looking into an outbreak of erratic behavior and madness, all linked to shared visions of this place.
Indeed. Then our goals align. This inexplicable hysteria has spread through Oakmont after the flood. I funded an expedition to explore recent geological activity that may be responsible.
A geological expedition? I'm not sure I follow.
I have reason to believe the flood and this madness have the same source. As above, so below. So I sent men to find out.
You mentioned the flood. You think it's more than just a natural disaster?
You weren't here, Mr. Reed. What happened defied scientific explanation.
Has your expedition found anything?
I do not know. Albert was part of it. His passing cannot be coincidence. Why was he alone at the port? And where are the others?
You think your son was killed because the expedition uncovered something?
Is it so hard to believe? I had no news for a week, then Albert, the only one I could trust, comes ashore and is killed.
It does sound suspicious.
Mr. Reed, I want you to find out what's going on. I expect you're as interested in the expedition's results as I am.
If I'm going to look into this, I'll need to know more. Where should I start?
I'll give you the address of the expedition's headquarters and a key.
That's all you can tell me?
Let me be clear, Reed. You do not speak to me like that again.
I'm sorry, Mr. Throgmorton. I just want the more I know, the better.
I am a busy man. I funded the research, but left all preparations to Professor Doe and Albert. When you've finished, come see me at the Throgmorton family manor. It's in Old Grove. Here, I'll show you.
What about my expenses?
They will be reimbursed after you complete your task. And of course, you've earned some compensation for your work here at the port. I'll also include a fair advance in bullets.
Bullets?
The dollar lost its use here, Mr. Reed. After the flood, Oakmont returned to bartering. Bullets mean more than bills.
Uh-oh. You know, the reason why I gave that man up is because that guy's a really, really big businessman. And if I would have screwed him, like lied, he would have probably had my head. He would have probably gotten really pissed at me, like, why did you lie? All that shit. And so, yeah.
Crew of the Cyclops. Semper Fortis, brothers.
All that we see or seem is just a dream within a dream. Well, with all due respect, it is summer.
The door won't budge.
Finally, you're awake. Gotta tell you, though, mister, you want to stay on here, you stop making all that noise.
Noise? What noise are you talking about?
I expect my guests to be respectable. Moans, chanting, all that kind of thing. It stops, all right?
Got any proof it was me? It could have been one of my neighbors. I slept like a rock. I didn't hear a thing.
That's exactly what a newcomer would say. Your neighbors are respectable people and would never do such a thing. Don't think your yellow-clad patron means you get away with everything.
You're not exactly friendly with your guests. Are we the ones keeping you in business?
All these newcomers after the flood, they're stark raving mad.
What do you mean?
You can't imagine the crazy notes and books I find after they move out. Only thing they're good for is lighting the kitchen stove.
Can I have a look?
I knew it. I tell you, no one sane would be interested. And you want to take a look? Well, fine. Take what you wish.
Looks like a school bus. Wait, Oak Mont Transportation Co. Oh, he's keeping the place warm and toasty.
What's your problem? Please, help me out. I'll take anything you got.
Hello, officer.
Well, look who finally decided to show up. If it ain't Charles Reed, the genius that cracked the case of Albert Throgmorton. Captain Caleb Lyons at your service. What can we simpletons do to assist you, Mr. Holmes?
Look, all I want is access to your records during my investigations. Otherwise, I'll keep out of your way.
Oh, that's all you want. Was making us look like idiots in front of Mr. Throgmorton not enough for you?
Look, I'm sorry. That wasn't my intent.
Well, that's what you did. A newcomer must know his place. Let me be frank. You ain't welcome. You slip up, don't cross a T, or dot an I, and I'll treat you like every other criminal in here, newcomer.
Hey, easy, Officer Lyons. I don't want any trouble.
Well, good. That's a start. You can use the archive, but only because you have Mr. Throgmorton as your patron. Keep that in mind, Reed.
Ooh. You know, that's how people who friends when people who have disabilities or mental illness struggles and they outsmart people. This is the kind of shit we take.